Hello. Well, many of you want to know how our digital version of our journal works. We are using a free program called Notion. It's something you will need to download. It has a web app, phone app. It's very useful. You will need to set up an account, and through that, you will be able to have a certain amount of storage that comes with the free package. Most of our stuff will work with it, but I'm going to show you how you can store a ton of information within Notion and maybe use it a lot of different other places. So today, let's take a look at it. If you were to go to our website and you clicked Add Cart, you would go ahead and purchase our digital version of Notion. We're asking $5. It's just to help us kind of keep things going and create better videos maybe, and add new features as you see what we're doing. Once you've gone through that, it will take you to a page that's going to look something very much similar to this. Okay, as we update it, there may be actually you'll see a video here when you come onto this page. As you're going through this, all this stuff will go away once you create your own account. What you would do is you'd actually click these two little squares up here that says duplicate. When you click this duplicate, it's actually going to create your own version of this template, which means we're not tracking you. We won't know what you add to it. You won't be changing the look of our template or anything. It will be your template within Notion. Again, that's after you've set up this free account and set up the password the first time. That actually sends you a code to your email, and then from there you'll go back in and then you'll set up a password. But once you have that in place, you'll be able to then to edit this and make your own changes to it. As you can see here, this is now the version I have that's been edited, and we're able to actually see the information that we put in, our vehicle specs, our VIN numbers, our information. What's actually in the app? Well, let's go through that real quick. We have the daily journal. On the daily journal, you basically would name your day, put in the date, and you could put in all your costs. The best way to really use this is to put in your date and then click open. From here, you're going to get a drop down that allows you to fill in everything you want throughout the day, and you can journal as much as you want. Another area that you can do down here is you can actually journal and talk and just leave notes. Everything down here in the bottom, which is really kind of fun because this page won't look really big, but you'll be able to have all this information. We do have some math working here. So what we do is we add up the fuel cost and your camping cost, and then your activity and food cost, and that gives you your daily cost that you can figure out. Once you have several days in here, you'll see that the total will actually start to ring up here. To go back, we can go back to the actual journal. You'll see that we have a maintenance log that works very similar. You fill out the information. The United States, so here you'll go ahead, if you crossed into Alaska, you'd put your date, the time, the location, how you entered, what city maybe you came through, what highway you were traveling, what the season was. We've got that with fall, spring, and summer. And then you can just leave notes here on this outside. Again, all these have the same case where you can open this up and then write about that day and share about what that experience looked like. One other cool thing is you can drag and drop stuff in here. You can pull photos, you can pull files, you can do a lot of really interesting things. We'll maybe make another video about that. The other thing that we have as you drop down here, we have calendar, we have our checklist. These checklists are really handy in here because now what you can do is actually check everything off as you go through as you're packing your vehicle. And then when you're done, you can just go ahead and uncheck it for the next time you go out to do another adventure. So we've tried to put several in here to give you the opportunity to make sure you have everything you need for your next adventure. One thing that we've also added here that's not in our paper version of the journal is our whole sports and concert. So many people came to us and said, man, our bucket list is to do all the NFL stadiums. So what we've done is added all the NFL stadiums, where they're located. We have the team that you played, the final score, the date, the season, and that, again, click on open and you can drag pictures in here of your day at the Cardinals and that type of thing. So again, making a lot of fun with that. We even have concerts and that. Now, we have some areas that we're working on, and we will probably need to get our some way of making these updates, and we'll put out another video to show you that. But we've actually now have the state parks. What we found is the state parks are huge. The list goes on and on and on. And what we're trying to do is make all these linkable so you can actually get the information directly from the website. But then you can actually do your own bucket list if you say, hey, I want to stay one night in every California state park. We also have the list of national parks on here. So you have the state recreational areas, state forests, state historic sites, natural preserves, state reserves. I mean, this list goes on and on. We would like to build one of these for each state, but that's going to take some time and some resources, so that we hope you enjoy our online version of Notion. We hope that you get excited. You can delete all that stuff you saw at the top. To delete something, you just highlight it and hit delete. It goes away. So that's really nice. We do have some links down here that also help support this project as we keep building out our journal across America. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. Understand, if you purchase one of our leather versions of the journal online at shop.vanhollen.com, you'll actually receive the digital version free. Otherwise, it's $5 and you have access to this. And then we'll put you on a news list and let you know when we've added new features. Thank you very much.